Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine Monet L. Today is 11/24/8. We are in the day of 2/4, finding balance and harmony with our foundation, with the space like chesed. So it's kind of like a double Maya energy, if you will, because Maya rules over the two, finding balance, harmony, truth, righteousness, all that fun stuff. And then 4 is chesed, which actually is Maya in the Sephiroth realm. And so this is the celestial law. This is the foundation of things. This is 4th house, which is Cancer energy. Now we get into the divine womb, which is also a foundation for all of us as well. So when we find that law, justice, truth, and righteousness in that chesed, that mercy energy, it's going to bring us to 6, which is equality, right? Because we are on the scales, when you go on scales on the 2s and the 4s, of course you're going to be equal on a 6, right? The 6 deals with Mercurian energy as Virgo rules over the 6th house. This is paying attention to your health, wellness, daily routine, a moral and integral code, how you listen, how you speak, how you teach, how you learn, how you communicate, how you ingest, digest, and all that stuff, and what you're giving out for others to ingest and digest. Like, that is the level of equality. Those are the different facets that we are applicating that equality to. You know what I mean? What you're doing on a regular basis, how you're carrying yourself, and the details to all those things. And we're going to take the 6 and we're going to put it into the month 11, because of course we want to master Maya. We want to master law, justice, truth, and righteousness. We want to master the foundation and our connection with the moon, with our nurturing selves, and that four energy, chesed and mercy. We want to master that 6 of being of service to other people, but also receiving service is one thing. You always give, and that's cool. But remember, some of you guys just be giving and creating unequal balances on the scales for your ego. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Actually, it's just like, I love to give, because if it wasn't for your ego, you would be open to receiving as well. So be mindful of that. I do know the law of wanting to give to others more than people give to you. It's a power play. It's an ego play. It's for survival. It's not really for the kindness of your heart. So, play with the universe. Don't play with yourselves. I wouldn't play with the universe. I wouldn't play with anybody. But yeah, so of course we want to master that 6 of equality, because we want to get better. We want to stop giving and giving and giving out of our egos, and we want to learn how to receive, and we want to learn how to be open, and we want to learn how to be serviced, even if it's us servicing ourselves. Ashe. So we're going to take that 6 and master it. It's going to put us to 1 and 7. So now we have the intellect of the Oba scales, the Libra scales. We have that intellect of Netzach, which is the celestial designers. This is the victory energy. We're designing the things that we want in our space, right? And when we have that knowledge of what we're designing, it brings us to 8, which is the celestial technician. So now we're getting even more detail with what we're labeling things. So this is a nice divine, like a nice flow of things, right? 8 dealing with building and destruction, coming from that intellect of the 7 of going inward and going into that hermit mode and being quiet and getting that spiritual knowledge and downloads that you need to have. Paying attention to your intuition is key here on this day. And yeah, just bringing yourself closer to God by tapping into your intellect, tapping into your ketters, being, revolutionary energy is heavy here, taking initiative, being that cardinal fire energy, that cardinal action energy, to implement those Oba scales on bonds and contracts and, interpersonal relationships and stuff like that. And there's going to be a lot of building and destroying that comes from that, right? So we have this 8. We have a double 8 today, because we're going to take this 8 that we have now and we're going to add it to the year of 8. This is the year of nickel. This is the year of the wood dragon. High highs make low lows. The goal is to be the homeostasis in the middle. This is the year of building and destroying. This is the year of Sebek. This is the year of Had. This is the year of splendor. This is the year of the celestial technicians labeling things in alignment with Mayat, construction, which is 2024, wisdom in our cipher and wisdom in our foundation. And we move in gratitude here. So those 2 8s come together, and that gives us now the intellect of our 6s. So now we have knowledge of, the details of things, that health, wellness, and daily routine, that moral and integral code. 6 is also the number of Tippereth. So we started the day with the heart chakra, but now we have intellect with the day of the Tippereth, which is Leo energy. To get to God, you got to go through the sun. This is the only Sephiroth that's ruled by like actual star, you know what I'm saying? And the biggest star. And, when you get into the Leo constellations, a lot of their stars are in alignment with riches and honor and glory, and they have a double double star, which is like 4 stars together. Like they got their own 4 horsemen over there in the Leo constellation. So, all about glory and beautifying and making it big and all the fun stuff. Anyway, so today's a day of 7. Today's a day of God. Today's a day of the Oba scales going inward. Today's a great day for my 1s and my 7s. Y'all like to seclude yourself. Y'all get a green pass to seclude yourselves today, I guess. But you could keep your doors open for, some 3s that might need to come in and get some intellect from you, a little bit of insight on balance, because, they could fall off. Some 5s that might get too indulged in their adventurous, curious self might come through, need a little bit of intellect, allow them to pull up on y'all. Just don't get too carried away on being in that isolation and solitude that you lose your grip. Right, on this day of 7, this beautiful day of 7, this is the energy of Netzach. This is the energy of victory. These are the celestial designers designing day. Astrologically speaking, we started the day with a 39% waning crescent moon, in the moon of cleansing intangible things, mindsets and behaviors and heart sets and all that. Moon rising at 12:27 a.m. and setting at 1:27 p.m. We're in the 3rd house. This is a Gemini house with a, tropically speaking, we're in Virgo. On the Vedic sidereal constellation chart, we're in Leo, so we're in that Teparef energy, and our energy exchanges while our mindset is on the 6s or the 8s. Draconic is also in Virgo as well, so we're paying attention to details in our mind and soul. Meanwhile, our energy exchanges on that confidence and courageousness. Sunrise at 6:55 a.m. and setting at 4:37 p.m. Venus and Albalda are in conjunction at 8:58 p.m. Venus is 3.9 degrees south, minimum angle at 5:29 a.m. Venus is 3.9 degrees south, and we're able to observe that at 6:59 p.m. with a 3.9 degrees south separation. That's giving us the Sagittarius vibe still, giving us that optimism, adventurous, generosity, pride energy to our heart chakra. And that's what I got for you today, Cosmic Nobodies. Enjoy these beautiful cosmos. Enjoy the number of 7. Allow yourself to get all the spiritual intellect that you need as you continue to move forward. Peace, y'all.